What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, ABD Hero, back again with another video. Today's video, we're doing a recap on the Hornets versus the Lakers game. The Lakers came out with the W today, but we're gonna still get into it.
With my dude, AB the Hero.
What's
well,
up?
we getting it down in the ball state, baby.
Hey.
AB, way to get out of the lane. How you get out of the lane?
What do you thought about that, Jay?
I like that. I told you, he's a hustler for it.
Let's go. I'm out.
Alright, so because my dog LaMelo has been out, you know what I'm saying? We took a little bit of break, right? And also because the algorithm and the way the views work is, you know, they know that y'all love the LaMelo stuff. And so if I post something not LaMelo related, they be like, yo, we ain't finna show it to them. They don't even care like that. So I appreciate if y'all, you know what I'm saying, check back to the channel, see what videos we post and all that jazz. We're gonna get our stuff flowing again. As you see, we're doing this recap here. A solid game. We haven't been doing the recaps and stuff, but I've been keeping up with the Hornets and all of that jazz. Like always, your boy Miles Bridges been on a tear as of late. We all seen that crazy highlight that he had recently. It just was bananas. So that's a lot of stuff going on. Also, what I want to say is, before we get into this, we started a channel membership, you know what I'm saying? 3 little tiers. They not nothing crazy. You got the allies, right? Allies, like if we out in the street together, you know what I'm saying, and somebody start jumping on you, you feel me? If I ain't got a lot of stuff in my hand, or you know, if I ain't with no thing, I'm gonna come over there and I got your back, you know what I'm saying? We allies, we on the same side, we gonna squabble together if we need to, you know what I'm saying? Superhero tier, you feel me? That's the squad when it's going down, when you're on the bat phone, hey, yo, it's going down, this Avengers, it's Justice League style, you know what I mean? That jazz. And then it's the if you know, you know. And that style, man, that's for the, you know, both of those tiers. Like, you know, it's going down, I'm gonna hit you on the bat phone, all of that jazz. But then also it's like, if you're trying to really get into this like social stuff, it's a bit more in-depth content on that level, where we're gonna be pulling certain things and then having some videos and stuff that you can use and all of that stuff for your own channel, some bit of guidance, all of that jazz, you know what I'm saying? The same content, but it's just going a bit deeper and with some understanding. As y'all know, we've been doing the like series of videos on if you into this sports stuff and you like trying to turn it into some, how do we do that? And then so that's that tier, you feel me? But first of all though, either way, membership or not, man, I appreciate y'all subbing to the channel, hitting the notification bell, liking this video like y'all always do. And as you see, the subs been going up, man, and I'm much appreciate y'all for all of that kind of stuff. Now here go the membership tiers. You get the different badges or whatever, and you know, if we into the chat and all of that, your chats and comments show up different. It's dope. It's a really cool system they got set up. But let's get into the game. So we got the Lakers tonight, 103-109 over the Hornets, which was a pretty entertaining game, man. It was a relatively close game. I want to say the Hornets led for a decent amount of it. The Lakers kind of took it over, and Kyle Kuzma started getting hot and some of that stuff. And we almost had one of those games where this Hornets team has shown themselves that they will fight until the end of the game. Like no matter what, like hey, win, lose or draw, they'll do that. And I think the one thing that hurt them tonight is in other times when they are pushing and getting back into these games and fighting and closing them out in those clutch moments, you have a bit more definitiveness on who's going to be the ball handler, who's going to facilitate it, who's going to take the shot. And I feel like towards the end of this game, they had the ball in the hands of folks who typically would not be that person to make that play in that situation. So we go here, we look at the box score. Obviously, let's start here. Key injuries for both teams, right? You look at the list of players out. LaMelo Ball is out. Malik Monk out. Gordon Hayward out. PJ Washington day-to-day. So 5 of your starters. At some point, all of these guys here were starters on this Hornets team, and all of these guys out. Now, what makes it damn near a fair match is you got LeBron James out, Anthony Davis out, We're not even gonna say Jared Dudley was out, but that don't matter. Markieff Morris, day-to-day as well. So you see, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, to me, is the equivalent of the starting five for the Hornets being out. That's how much they matter to this squad. But I think it was a good matchup, because we even seen just a couple nights ago this Lakers team take down a Brooklyn Nets team that featured Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So it shows you how deep or how much they have been developing the players around them. So when I was looking at this game, I was surprised. I was like, dang, I can't believe Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is still running with these Lakers. If you remember when he first touched down on that squad, he was on 1-year contracts, right? Just getting the bag, 24, 20. And then now to see him still be sticking around here with LeBron says a lot. And he's developed and has became a clutch player for them. Caruso is a guy who has been clutch for them for a while. Andre Drummond did not have the monster game that he had a couple nights ago versus the Brooklyn Nets, but still a solid player for them. Now, here's what we get into, right? We start talking about these Hornets. Devontae Graham tonight had not scored a bucket going into the third quarter, and then completely tried to go ballistic in the second half of the game, dropping 19 points. This is the type of stuff that like I always want to give players their props for like, yo, you showed up. You know what I'm saying? 19 in the second half, that's what's up. But then it's like one of those things where I hold a lot of people accountable to this, right? So it's like, if you score 40, but we lost by 2, bro, you need to give us 42. So it's like, yes, you showed up in the second half, right? However, we need you in the first half to get the W for this game. Caleb Martin playing great minutes tonight. Miles Bridges, 13 points, playing great minutes tonight. Realistically, Brad Wanamaker, who 1 for 11, was struggling. I seen him shoot multiple air balls, I feel like, tonight. So obviously he's not your LaMelo Ball long-term replacement, but you need a guard. And I think that looking at tonight's game with Devontae Graham having to be the guy who was supposed to control the offense and all that stuff, now picking up an extra point guard actually made sense, because they would be down bad right now if they didn't have Brad Wanamaker. And the truth of the matter is, I mean, he was minus 26 on the night. They down bad with him, but to just have Devontae Graham and trying to figure out who else on this lineup could facilitate and run the offense, it would have been a nightmare on nights like this. So I still would love to see Vernon Carey get some minutes. I think that Jalen McDaniels is showing himself that he probably could be playing a lot more minutes moving forward. But you got these bigs down here, man, who you got to get some playing time. And I think that it'll be crucial for them moving forward, because Cody and Bismack, they had moments where they looked really well. However, man, I would love to see them be a lot more athletic throughout, you know what I mean? Especially pushing into the playoffs and this playing game stuff. And I don't know if y'all seen this, but they had a little commercial where they kind of broke down this whole playing game. And I was thinking that it was just like number 9 and number 8 would play each other. But they going all the way to number 10. Number 10 and number 9 are playing to see who plays the AFC to get in. That's just a lot of extra basketball. It's probably going to be exciting basketball for sure, because it's a lot on the line, right? It's your opportunity to make the playoffs. As you see here, the Hornets were leading for most of the first half, and then you see it switched into that second half. But it's the playoff stuff, man, is play into the playoffs. Oh, that's kind of crazy. It's a play in to get in the playoffs. I don't know. That's interesting. So that will be. It's a lot. So for this Hornets team, there's still a lot of opportunity to get into the playoffs. However, it's just a situation that you don't want to be in. Like, even if you're the 7th seed, and that's what another thing that threw me off. The 7th and the 8th seed have to play each other to figure out who's going to play the 9th or the 10th seed. So you literally could be in the 7th seed, lose a game, lose another game, and then drop all the way down to number 11. And it don't even matter if you 5 games ahead of 6. To me, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it quite yet. I need to see how it plays out. But I'm projecting that I probably won't. I'm gonna say this, just like most people, unless it works in my favor, I can say that at this point I probably won't like it. You feel me? But if it works out and the teams that I would love to see play in the playoffs, make it to the playoffs, I'd be excited about it. That's all we're going to talk about today, man. It is a pretty good game. We'll kind of get back into the rhythm of these breakdowns. Like I said, we got the channel membership. We'll be doing some live streams probably at halftime with the members and all of that stuff. And then we'll get into these post-game recaps and all of that jazz like we were doing before, especially as players start kind of funneling back onto the team and games begin to get more and more competitive. But this your main man, AB the Hero. We're finna get out of here.
No, not Pete's. +1, triple B's. We out.